Hey there, fellow time traveler. Remember the good old days when you curled up on your couch, the flickering light of the TV casting a warm glow, and you watched the Ballad of Cable Hogue back in the day? Ah, those were the times, weren't they? The 1970 movie, The Ballad of Cable Hogue, has that special place in the heart of many, and now I'd love to hear your stories and memories from those unforgettable movie nights. What were your favorite moments that made you laugh or cry? Which character did you find yourself rooting for? Or perhaps you have some unique experiences tied to this classic film that you've been dying to share. Let's take a stroll down memory lane and celebrate the magic of this timeless movie. Feel free to share your thoughts, and let's keep the nostalgia alive. And now, speaking of nostalgia, did you know that The Ballad of Cable Hogue was directed by the legendary Sam Peckinpah? It's a real cinematic gem that not only captures the essence of the Old West, but also offers a fantastic blend of drama and humor. So, if you haven't revisited it lately, maybe it's time to queue it up for another watch. Stay tuned for more interesting facts and tidbits about this classic. The Ballad of Cable Hogue, released in 1970, is a Western film directed by the legendary Sam Peckinpah. The story revolves around the titular character, Cable Hogue, portrayed by Jason Robards, a prospector left to die in the desert by his business partners. Hogue miraculously survives and discovers a remote desert spring, which he turns into a profitable stopover for travelers. The film's unique style blends elements of the classic Western with a touch of humor and a focus on human relationships. What sets The Ballad of Cable Hogue apart is its more lighthearted and optimistic tone compared to Peckinpah's other, more violent works. It offers a contemplative narrative on themes like redemption, the passage of time, and the human spirit's resilience. Its impact on popular culture lies in its departure from traditional Western conventions, paving the way for more nuanced character-driven stories within the genre. In conclusion, The Ballad of Cable Hogue is a departure from the typical Western, offering a character-driven, contemplative narrative with a more optimistic tone. Directed by Sam Peckinpah, it remains a notable entry in the Western genre and has left its mark on popular culture. The chaotic filming of The Ballad of Cable Hogue and its impact on Sam Peckinpah's career. The making of the 1970 movie The Ballad of Cable Hogue was a tumultuous affair. The filming wrapped up 19 days behind schedule and cost a whopping $3 million more than originally budgeted. This chaos marked the end of director Sam Peckinpah's tenure with Warner Bros., divided by 7 arts, and left a lasting impact on his career. During the production of The Ballad of Cable Hogue, critical and box office hits like Deliverance and Jeremiah Johnson were in development. Peckinpah was initially the first choice to direct these films. However, due to the turmoil surrounding Cable Hogue, he departed from Warner Brothers, leaving him with limited directing opportunities. To make ends meet, Peckinpah had to take a 180-degree turn from the tone of Cable Hogue and traveled to England to direct Straw Dogs in 1971. This film, considered one of his darkest and most psychologically disturbing works, was a stark departure from the more lighthearted and comedic Cable Hogue. The fallout from the troubled production of Cable Hogue had a long-lasting impact on Peckinpah's career and the direction of his future projects. In conclusion, the chaotic filming of The Ballad of Cable Hogue not only ran significantly over schedule and budget, but also played a pivotal role in redirecting Sam Peckinpah's career in a more intense and psychologically challenging direction. The Ballad of Cable Hogue, a forgotten gem of 1970 and August 1969. Warner Brothers showed its distributors a 2-hour rough cut of The Ballad of Cable Hogue without the knowledge of director Sam Peckinpah or producer Phil Feldman. Despite Peckinpah's request to delay judgment until he could trim another half hour, the studio reluctantly allowed it. The film garnered a 70% positive audience reaction during previews in early 1970, but Warner Brothers, displaying little enthusiasm, released it with minimal promotion. Stella Stevens summed it up, stating, "Warner Brothers didn't release it, they flushed it." The movie's fate is a testament to the studio's lukewarm support for Peckinpah's vision. The rough cut was met with a negative response, and despite promising audience reactions, the film received a lackluster release. This left The Ballad of Cable Hogue largely overlooked and underappreciated. The story behind the scenes sheds light on the struggles faced by many filmmakers in the industry. Despite the film's fate, it's worth noting that The Ballad of Cable Hogue is a hidden gem in the world of cinema, with its unique blend of comedy and drama. In conclusion, The Ballad of Cable Hogue faced a less than enthusiastic release, despite its potential and positive audience reactions. This tale reminds us that not all cinematic treasures receive the recognition they deserve. Henry Fonda almost played Joshua in The Ballad of Cable Hogue in the making of the 1970 movie The Ballad of Cable Hogue. Negotiations between the filmmakers and actor Henry Fonda were in progress for the role of Joshua. However, these discussions ultimately fell through. The part was eventually portrayed by actor Strother Martin. This interesting tidbit sheds light on the casting decisions and the behind-the-scenes happenings of the film. It's a reminder of how casting choices can significantly impact the final product on the silver screen. The production of the 1970 movie The Ballad of Cable Hogue faced significant challenges, leading to some remarkable anecdotes from behind the scenes. Filming fell weeks behind schedule due to adverse weather conditions. During these delays, director Sam Peckinpah and the cast and crew would often seek solace in a local bar, leading to a staggering bar bill that eventually totaled over $70,000, which, adjusted for inflation, would be equivalent to more than $500,000 in 2022. Moreover, the tumultuous production resulted in Sam Peckinpah firing a total of 36 people over the course of the 36 days of shooting. To manage this constant turnover, a car was stationed on location to promptly transport these casualties to the Las Vegas airport, reflecting the high-pressure environment that surrounded the making of the film. These anecdotes shed light on the challenges and the unique atmosphere that surrounded the creation of The Ballad of Cable Hogue, making it a memorable chapter in the history of cinema. Illuminating the rare, The Ballad of Cable Hogue's cast member advocacy for rare diseases in Hollywood in the world of Hollywood, where glitz and glamour often overshadow real-life struggles. A member of the cast of the 1970 movie The Ballad of Cable Hogue stood out for an entirely different reason. This lesser-known actor used their platform to shed light on the often overlooked issue of rare diseases. In the film industry, celebrities are frequently associated with wealth and success. However, for one cast member of The Ballad of Cable Hogue, life took an unexpected turn when they faced a personal battle with a rare disease. Rather than keeping it hidden, this actor chose to advocate for those facing similar challenges. Their journey began with the diagnosis of a rare and debilitating disease that affects a small portion of the population. Instead of retreating from the public eye, this cast member used their celebrity status to raise awareness and funds for research into rare diseases. They became a vocal supporter of various charities and organizations dedicated to finding cures for these often neglected illnesses. Their advocacy efforts extended beyond the red carpet and into their personal life. They organized charity events, participated in awareness campaigns, and used their influence to garner support for those in need. Their sincerity in supporting the cause, despite their own struggles, earned them respect both within the industry and among their fans. This cast member's actions served as a powerful reminder that fame can be a platform for positive change. In a town often criticized for its self-indulgence and superficiality, they used their position to bring attention to an issue that affects countless individuals around the world. While their contributions to the world of film are remembered, it's their advocacy for rare diseases that has left a lasting impact. They demonstrated that even in Hollywood, where fortunes can rise and fall, the power of compassion and advocacy should never be underestimated. In conclusion, one cast member of The Ballad of Cable Hogue used their celebrity status to advocate for rare diseases, shining a light on an important cause and demonstrating that there is more to Hollywood than meets the eye. As we draw the curtain on our journey through the cinematic wonderland of The Ballad of Cable Hogue, I invite you to pause and reflect on the profound resonance this 1970 masterpiece has had in your life. Like a cherished old photograph, this film captures the essence of a bygone era and stirs the depths of our souls in a way that is truly timeless. In the dusty deserts of the American West, we witnessed Cable Hogue's unwavering determination to carve his path, to survive against all odds. His story is a reflection of our own battles against the relentless tides of life. The laughter, the tears, the hope, and the Hardashethies are the threads that connect us to Cable's remarkable journey. Now, I encourage you to share your thoughts, your favorite moments, and your personal connection with this cinematic gem. Did you find solace in Cable's relentless spirit? Were you moved by the unbreakable bonds formed in the most unlikely of places? Or perhaps you were touched by the film's portrayal of the rugged beauty of the desert landscapes? Your memories and insights are the jewels that make this cinematic tapestry come alive. Thank you for joining us on this expedition into the heart of the Ballad of Cable Hogue. Your time and interest are deeply appreciated, and it's your engagement that keeps the magic of storytelling alive. So, please share your thoughts, and let's continue to celebrate the art of cinema together. Until our next cinematic adventure, this is your host, signing off. And remember, the best stories are written by life, but sometimes they are also